this is Mercedes from BrightStarWoman.com, and in this video I'd like to share a little bit about what Reiki is, what Reiki practice entails. So I get this question a lot. Reiki is one of my areas of expertise. I've been practicing for about 14 years now, and basically Reiki is energy work, an alternative health practice, or more specifically, a Japanese healing art. So Reiki translates to universal life force energy. So it is the practice of cultivating life force within us, but also harnessing universal life energy to channel it in order to create optimal physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health, whether it is for ourselves as practitioners or for our clients as practitioners. So basically Reiki, the Reiki that we know now is often described as a white light energy that is universal, that lives and breathes and circulates through every living being here on earth. It is terrestrial in nature, and we believe it comes from Japan, or more specifically Dr. Mikao Usui, who was a PhD in religious studies and who wanted to meditate on how to help humanity and his community, and therefore went to meditate on a mountaintop for 21 days before he received this enlightenment, or this enlightened vision of white healing energy circulating everywhere and within living beings, which also could be harnessed and channeled to foster optimal health. He also received symbols that help unlock this energy within us and create more channels, more practitioners who can channel consciously, but also who are available to channel unconsciously where there is a need, whether it's a person or situation or a cause, right? So ultimately we attribute it to Japanese culture, but it is also believed by many that it was known by Tibetan monks, Tibetan people, for many, many millennia before the 1900s discovery by Dr. Usui, but it was a closely guarded secret. So what we know today is Usui Reiki, comes from Japan. It is what was transmitted by Dr. Mikao Usui and spread throughout the world. So Reiki believes that energy belongs to everyone and no one. Much like our bodies are constituted of water, it is our birthright to consume water, to hydrate, and to have clean drinking water. So Reiki is similar in the sense that it exists within us, and it is our birthright to receive Reiki, to cultivate it, to invite it, and to offer it, right? In order to foster optimal health. So the difference between the Reiki that we all have and the Reiki that is practiced by a practitioner or a master teacher is just a conscious or unconscious channeling of this said energy. So a Reiki practitioner will receive an attunement, which is like an initiation ceremony by their master teacher, in which certain gestures and symbols are produced in order to open the channels of Reiki, so that the practitioner, the initiate, will then offer themselves up as a channel for Reiki energy, whether they practice consciously, whether in person or distance Reiki, that's another item, or whether they become an available channel when there is a need for Reiki to be channeled. Sometimes it could happen that I will be channeling for somebody in my life who is going to be going through a tough time. I am not drained because Reiki is not my energy being siphoned. It is just me being a channel through which the message or the energy comes through. So it is believed as an energy practice, right? This is something we experience. It's not yet scientifically proven, if you will, that we transmit this energy through our hands. But Reiki can also be practiced at a distance, which means that it can be practiced through conscious meditation. All right? So Reiki is light work, it's energy work, it is meditation, it is conscious energy harnessing, cultivating and transmitting. So there is Reiki in what it is, the life force energy, and there's Reiki as the practice, which can be personal or professional or both. I practice both in my day-to-day life, but also with my clients, and I practice in person and distance Reiki as well. So as I mentioned, Reiki flows through our body. So the general course Reiki follows, just for your information, is a figure 8 through our body. So it comes through our crown, or crown chakra, if you will, from the infinite, and circulates down the east line of our body, so the front of our body, up to our hip points, and then goes down the west line of our body, down the back of our legs, to the earth, and circling back up through our feet, through the front line of our legs, so the east line, until our hips, and then up our backs, through and out our heads, creating this figure 8 pattern of white light energy that circulates from the infinite to the infinite through us. Okay, and the difference with a practitioner is that we also have Reiki energy coming down simultaneously our arms as it comes up our back and through our hands for conscious channeling. All right, so it circulates pretty much this way for everyone. It's just that our channels as a practitioner are a bit more open. It's kind of like having a little drip in your tap. If you're turning it on, you have more water flowing, whereas if you turn it off, you may just have a drip. So practitioners are basically turning the tap on and off and having, bigger taps, if you will. All right, so in a nutshell, that's what Reiki energy and Reiki practice are. Okay, and if you have questions, feel free to post them in the comments. And if you like this video, you can click like or even subscribe to have access to more Reiki, yoga, and meditation videos. And until next time, it was Mercedes from BrightStarWoman.com. Namaste.